just about finished with our trip down memory lane, y'all. Let's get there in one piece. Welcome back to Eddie B TV. I am, of course, Eddie B. Nice to see y'all. We are back at you again today for another reaction video. And the second jammer we're going to get into today on this trip down memory lane, like I said before, a couple of suggestions by my wonderful mother, you know. We're going to get into one from Tevin Campbell today. Oh, yeah, man. Now, this dude, he always just like, first of all, his voice, his range is insane, you know what I mean? Like, he always used to wow me, you know, in the I'm Ready album and all that stuff. Like, he was just like so insane with his lyrics and his voice. It was just something that I was always a fan of, and always been a big fan. You know, you can't really take nothing away from this guy. I don't know what he's doing these days, if he's still touring or anything like that. But big shout out to Tevin Campbell, man, because you were always one of the most incredible original voices, and always been a fan, like I said. So yeah, we're gonna get into one from Tevin today, and this one's going to be titled "Always in My Heart." Oh God, jeez, like I said, man, yes, always. You know, I mean, always. How long we talking about here, man? We only alive for so long. And I'm just messing with y'all, but yeah, man, this was the second one that my mother suggested. And yeah, we're gonna see what this one's all about too. Now, this one I have not heard in many years. Like, you know, I've heard it before, you know, like I said, it was just like a trip down memory lane. But this one I have not heard in probably over a decade, you know, because it's just my attention has been swerving many different directions and all that. But yeah, we're gonna see what this one is, and see what we got to talk about afterwards. So yes, we're gonna get into this one, like I said. Tevin Campbell with "Always in My Heart." And if you like this reaction, please hit the like button for me one time. Subscribe to the channel, ring that bell, and leave a nice comment for your boy. Constructive critiques, leave a nice suggestion or request, and throw a couple jabs, jokes, and zingers at me. Friendly dialogue, no drama here, all right? Don't need any of it now, okay? Trying to get my blood pressure right. You guys understand me. So yeah, man, we got one track down with a wonderful one, a classic from Teddy P, and yeah, we're gonna close it out with the man Tevin Campbell, you know. So I'm ready. Hope you guys are too. Let's do it. Tevin Campbell with "Always in My Heart," right here on Eddie B TV. Thank you one more time, Mom, for the wonderful suggestions, and let's get down to business with this one. Oh yeah, yeah, there's some jammers with Tevin Campbell in them that probably got to get to a few more one day, man, because this dude is just nuts. Always appreciated that. All right, let's get situated with this one, and here we go. Yeah, long intros.
Get off telling you that I am not the least bit into you. Just tell me how the hell they can tell you they know what's in my heart.
Yeah.
What do they get from telling you that I don't give a damn about you? Just tell me why the hell somebody wants to tear your heart apart.
I don't know, man.
Oh, why do them people have to tell you lies? I know I love you more than words could ever show.
Yeah.
I can't explain. Why do some people have to be that way? I can't take much more. I can't ignore. I have to let you know what's in my heart. If I never ever say that I love you, just remember, girl, I'm saying I do. You can know that from this moment you are always in my heart. If I never ever say that I love you, just remember, girl, I'm saying I do love you. You'll be always in my heart.
Yeah.
They're not the ones who'll be there for you when you need someone wanna turn to. They won't be anywhere being there when things start falling down. Oh,
That's true, yeah.
They're only in it to confuse you.
Yeah.
So they could turn around and use you. But it can happen, it won't happen, girl, as long as I'm around. Oh, wow, 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 wow. Why do some people have to tell you lies? I know, I know, I know, I know, I know. I love you more than words could ever show. I can't explain. Why do some people have to be that way? I can't take much more. I can't ignore. I have to let you know what's in my heart. Yeah, say that I love you, yeah. Just remember, girl, I'm saying I do. Saying I do, yeah. You can know that from this moment you were always in my heart, baby. If I never ever say that I love you, baby, just remember, girl, I'm saying I do. I do love you, baby. You'll be always in my heart. Oh, why, yeah. Why did you have to listen to the last? Oh, girl, my sweet girl. Oh, there's only you inside my world. Oh, please, baby, please. Yeah, I wish you could believe in me right now. If only you could know. If I never ever say that I love you, just remember, girl, I'm saying I do.
Tell them what's up, Tevin.
From this moment you were always in my heart, baby. If I never ever say that I love you, baby, just remember, girl, I'm saying I do. And I do love you, yeah. Always in my heart. And baby, never ever say that I love you. Just you better believe it. I'm saying I do.
You
You
better.
better believe in me, baby.
You better believe it.
From this moment you were always in my heart. Yeah. If I never ever say that I love you, baby, just remember, girl, I'm saying I do. And I do love you. Always in my heart. Yeah, baby. If I never ever say that I love you, yeah, just remember, girl, I'm saying I do. You got
I do.
from this moment you were
Always in my heart. Oh, yes. You're always there. Ah. And the fade out. There it goes. I do love you. Always in my heart. Yes. Oh, man. See, that just really gives you guys a little bit of a feeling of what it was like, you know, being inside this brain and in this heart growing up. Boy, I was a corny, romantic, not getting any kind of attention dude growing up. It was quite a shame, actually. All right, y'all. That is Tevin Campbell with Always in My Heart. Oh, my goodness. Well, you know what? The words in this one were very, special because I can't tell you. This happened quite a few times, actually, where I had strong feelings for somebody, and I like to believe they had strong feelings for me too. But instead of actually, taking that to heart and actually building something off that, other people got in their ear saying that, nah, he ain't feeling you, you know what I mean? Not like that, you know what I mean? And not only that, why would you want to be with him anyway? He ain't nobody. You need to step your game up. I'm like, what? It's really like that? Because that was the thing, man. Like, I was not the popular kid, I wasn't the best looking kid, at least that's what I was told anyway. And whenever I did get, a hold of something that was actually real, what I felt was real and meaningful, like some people just couldn't stand it, you know what I mean? Like that's why it's like they only want to tell you the lies to confuse you and use you and all that stuff. That really happened, And I'll tell you what, man, it's like most of my favorite songs, they always have some sort of like like a personal meaning to me, because I just did, some things just weren't that easy for me growing up. But, even getting into like the early years of adulthood was kind of like a crying damn shame, all that nonsense that happened. But you know what? To all the fellas and all the ladies out there, if you feel like you got something real, don't worry about what's coming from other people's ears, because people will tell you real stuff if they're really down with you and they're really your people. And, but people who just nitpicking at the one you with, you need to pay attention to that. Because a lot of times, they just say all that nonsense because they alone and unhappy and they want you to be on their unhappy level as well. And that ain't the way to be. Definitely not the way to be. It's just a shame, you know what I mean? Because, like, you guys know, the people who are really down for each other, you guys know how you feel about each other by the things that you say, by what you do for one another, by the passion that you have. And like, you guys know all that. So don't ever let nobody else get in your ear with no nonsense, especially if you guys know each other's like rhythms and you guys know each other's habits. It's just like, really? Like, how could this person have the time to feel what these people are saying, But I mean, not to say that there's still like some instances where some nonsense has gone down, that has obviously happened. But you know what? I think it's few and far in between, especially if you got something real in your life. And like, like I'm saying, I've been with my lady for over 8 years now, and we know each other inside and out. And, we have our rough patches and all that stuff, but I'd really like to believe that nobody can really get in our ears about what to feel about each other, I think we're way past all that. So, yeah, definitely. If you guys got something real, hold on to it, treasure it, respect it, you know what I mean? And don't question it, because like, we all know when something's really going wrong. If you don't feel that way with one another, but you getting vibes from others, man, maybe that's a hint that maybe they're just, full of it. Straight up. That's how I feel anyway. But yeah, man, wonderful song by Tevin Campbell. And I'm going to go ahead and cut it off right there. One more time. Tevin Campbell with Always in My Heart. And if you like that reaction, please put on the like button for me. One more time. Subscribe to the channel, ring that bell, and of course, as always, leave a nice comment for your boy. Constructive critiques, leave a nice suggestion or request, and throw a couple jabs, jokes, and zingers at me. Friendly dialogue, no drama here. All right? You guys know the deal. So yeah, man, this is going to be Eddie B TV wrapping this one up. One more again here. Special request day from my mother. She she didn't even know for a little while that I even had this channel going on. She might have heard a little something about it maybe, but she always kind of just keeps to herself. She's in her own world for the most part. But then she was just like, okay, well, you doing your thing and all that. I got some suggestions. And I'm like, I kind of just brushed it off for a little while. And finally, she just like brought it up again, because like when we talk to each other, man, we're kind of like, we're kind of like old people who have been friends for years. When we talk, we kind of just like talk smack about each other all the time, give each other a hard time. And that's just our main ways of communication. But we have fun with it. We still got love for each other, even though we probably don't like each other sometimes. But you know what? She gave me a couple, and I finally had to get to them. So, Ma, love you to death. I hope you liked the reactions. And I'm pretty sure you probably turned it off probably after the song was over. I mean, I'm her son. I mean, she could only stand so much of me talking in the first place. But yeah, man, great choices of songs that you picked today. Very appreciative of it, and I was glad to get to it. Believe it or not, I was actually glad to get to it. So yeah, thank y'all for tuning in one more time to this one. I had a lot of fun getting to them, going down memory lane and all that, feeling all kinds of different feelings from the past, and see how they've transitioned towards the present, all that time that went by. I think they held true, because I still hold on to my corny romantic ways to a point. But some other things kind of left me a little bit, just based on experiences and all that stuff. But yeah, man, here we are, and it's always fun to go down memory lane, like I always say. So yeah, man, thank y'all for tuning in, and until next reaction, love and appreciate y'all. Peace.